What's going on, nation? It's DanielJon, your best friend, and I hope you guys are all good. And I hope you're okay. And look, I've only got one bracelet on this one today. Got two on this arm. The black one's missing. Leanne nicked it off me last night. Pinched it. She couldn't bother to come up here to the office to get her own one, so she nicked my one off my wrist. But she did have a Christmas meal, and she looked beautiful on her Christmas meal. So, I want to talk to you guys today about, I'm looking forward to dieting. I really am. Now I'm going to get into that in just a second, but first I'm going to have a sip, of course, on my BBC. And it is today, what day? Is it the second or the third? It's the third. That means I get 2 chocolates. Ooh! Look at me with my 2 chocolate coins. One for you guys, share it wisely, and one for me. You know what? No, this kind of contradicts, I'm not going to read that while I'm on video. It kind of contradicts this video. I'm actually really looking forward to dieting. And the reason that is I've been bulking since August. Mid-August, I'd say. Maybe before August. Put it this way, through the summer, I was really happy with how I looked. You know, I was pretty lean. But come towards the end of summer, June, July time here in England, it started getting colder, and then it had peaks of like heat and cold and heat and cold, and I was always fluctuating, thinking, should I start bulking now? Should I start bulking now? Because I didn't want to bulk, and then we have a really nice hot season in September time, which we actually did. September, October time, it was really hot, and then I'd be completely out of shape and wouldn't be able to go to the beach and look great, you know, because I wanted to look good, you know. So I bulked about August, but before that I was kind of easing my way into it. I kind of always upped my calories slowly, but without really thinking about it. You know, I just kept eating a little bit more here, a little bit more there, and before I knew it, you know, vascularity was going, the abs were slowly disappearing, and everything was coming to a halt. So I've been bulking for about 5 months typically, give or take. And my brother, if you've seen him on the channel, he's very, very strong. You know, he's very good at deadlifting. His bench is at, I think his maximum bench now is about 75, 80 kilos. Bearing in mind he's only been to the gym about, well, 6 weeks now. So 75, 80 kilos, which is probably around 180 pounds, 190 pounds, give or take. So that's for someone that's only been to the gym a little while, and it's only because his stabilisation was off that we had to work on it, but he's getting very, very strong. Now, my brother is dieting at the moment. He was over 19 and a half stone. We're going to do a video on this eventually. He was 19 and a half stone. He's now down to 17 stone, just over 17 stone. So he's lost over, you know, 14 pounds to a stone. That's like nearly 30, between 35 and 40 something pounds. So he's done a great deal of weight in the last 3 months. And my brother eats very healthy, not because he falls in, he thinks, oh, you've got to eat healthy, you can't eat chocolate and that. He eats healthy because he enjoys eating healthy. You know, when we was brought up, we were raised home with my mum, my dad. You know, our grandparents come around often to visit, and we was always, you know, had vegetables and fruit with meals. You know, fruit, you know, might have a fruit like in our lunch boxes at school, but we'd have vegetables with every single meal without fail, whether it's carrots, broccoli, spinach, and things like that, you know. Excuse me, I just like dribbled. We always had vegetables, and my brother, he just eats like that anyway. And when I'm dieting, I eat a lot of vegetables, I eat a lot of fruit, and just because of the fact I like the flavours. I'm a very exotic person, I like flavours, I like to try new things all the time. So there's what I've got right here in front of you. I've actually got a plate full of fruit, and this is actually my brother's, so I hope he doesn't see this video because I nicked it off him today. And I got me some apple. And I got me some clementines. They're like baby oranges, very sweet, but delicious. And typically I don't eat this kind of stuff because I'm struggling to eat 3,000 plus calories a day as it is. So this kind of stuff is filling for me. So I don't really have the excess space in my stomach for that. But that is why I'm looking forward to dieting, because I'm sick and tired of being fat. I'm sick and tired of my belly sticking out. You see that in videos. It doesn't bother me to the fact that, oh, people go, he's fat, because at the end of the day I know how to get, I can get lean. It doesn't bother me. But it's in my mental capacity in my head. You know, it eats away at you. And if you've been fat your whole life like I used to be, you know, and slightly overweight or what you want to call it, then you get lean and then you get fat again. It's kind of like being how you used to be, you know, that transition from fat to slim and then slim to fat. It's kind of, it puts you back in that mentality. And I'm sorry that I'm rambling. I just wanted to talk to you guys today to let you know that I am in fact looking forward to dieting and regularly eating fruit and a lot more vegetables rather than eating more rice and pastas. Even though my carbs I'm going to keep extremely high. I'm going to diet so I lose maximum 2 pounds per week. 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's what all I want to lose a week, and I'll be happy with that. So, but I'll do. Excuse me, so rude of me. I will actually do a video nearer the time of what my macros will be, what I'm going to hit, how much cardio I'm going to do a week, and things like that. So you guys know in depth exactly what I will be doing to achieve the results that I want to attain. And I'll be doing Leanne's diet and also my brother's diet. My brother's on a diet as it is anyway, you know, he's in proteins, carbs and fats. He hits those numbers every day, losing at least 1 to 2 pounds a week, gaining strength every single week. So his diet's going really well, but I want to do the same thing for me, because if you guys have followed me from my previous channel, when I dieted this year, when I came from December 2012 down to the summer of 2013, I actually got stronger through the whole period of the time. I didn't lose strength, I actually gained strength for the period of time. I kept my carbs and fat very high. At the same time, I kept my protein at, you know, 1 gram per pound per lean body mass. And I just think that's an even number. I don't want to dabble into 0.6, 0.8, because I know you can go lower, but 1 pound per pound, 1 gram per pound of lean body mass is perfect for me. So I'm going to continue to eat my clementines. They are so sweet, it is like eating candy. Why am I talking like American? I do not know. Sweets, that's what we call it over here. This one's got a pip, fuck it, I'm going to swallow it in here. So, I'm going to have little or clementine trees growing inside me, as my mum used to say. If you swallow the pips, you're going to have little trees growing inside you. Don't tell me your mother didn't tell you that when you were growing up. So I hope you guys are all good. I hope you're all okay. And yes, now that I'm off camera and I don't feel so guilty in front of you guys eating fruit and chocolate, I'm going to eat these in a second. So I hope you're all okay. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And by the way, it is my rest day today. Peace! What's going on, nation? It's DanielJon and hope you guys were good. Yeah, I didn't even tell her those lines. She knew them. She knew.